Are you Hobags ready?
Hakeem the Wet Dream. Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, TCS Network is proud to bring you the Charity Strike. Now here are your favorite arseholes: Trigger Mike, Midlife Crisis, and Rebound.
Oh, the blowjobs have come back to the Charity Strike, everybody. Trigger Mike. That's me getting jerked off by Trigger Mike. Man, my dick has not seen action in like 2.5 weeks.
Hold on, let me put my cigarette out real quick.
Yeah.
I better put some goggles on.
Yeah, you better. We're painting the ceilings tonight, people.
Japanese goggles.
Hello. Give you some Arabian. Give you an Arabian eye patch. How's that? Welcome into the show. Greg Rebound Jones sitting with me, Midlife Crisis.
What's up, bitches?
And the horniest ever, Trigger Mike.
I'm so horny.
That was a deep splooge on that one.
It was going out to my little triggers out there.
Wow. How many little triggers do you have?
The ones that I milk from all your prostates. That's what I'm
Oh, okay. I gotcha. Wow. Wouldn't those be like little Gregs? And
They're future triggers.
God, I hope not.
That's a scary thought.
Yeah, seriously. Welcome to the show, people. We got stuff for you. We got people being arrested. More people being arrested. Are you glad you got the double one in there?
That's right.
Yeah.
I've missed it.
Yeah. Drafts. All right. Drafts.
Wait.
Draft is happening.
People being arrested?
Yeah.
Oh, this must be the sports show.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
This is not work. Not work. Not
Must
awkward.
be the NFL
apologies.
we're talking about.
Yes, exactly.
NFL.
What else we got? Lots of good stuff. Chick of the day. You know it. Best part. Let's start with a little business. TheCharityStrike.com is where you can get everything you need us, especially me. Pictures, episodes. You guys are going to do a little Amazon shopping. Just go through TheCharityStrike.com, click on the Amazon banner. Won't cost you anything extra, but it will put a couple of pennies in our pocket.
And then after you do that, make sure you save it as a bookmark and go
Yes.
there every time.
Or, like I've said before, I've made it easy for you guys. Amazon.TheCharityStrike.com.
Ooh.
Also, check out store.TheCharityStrike.com. Get a t-shirt or something. You're badass. We don't even make money on those. We just want you to wear our t-shirts.
Create a T-shirt, and maybe we'll sell it on there.
Yeah, give us t-shirt ideas or something. Don't really email us. I fucking hate all of you.
Oh, wow.
I mean, hey, everybody. Also, get us on Facebook, facebook.com/TheCharityStrike. Twat with us at The Charity Strike.
Dropping that
Yeah, I'm sorry I let you say that. You can also hear
do
us.
it like ever and
Oh, wow.
drop that E.
Oh, you got a rapper on it. You're a rapist. You can also get us on Radio Fubar, iTunes, Stitcher Radio, all the what's the one we're on? Spreaker. some shit?
Spreaker.
All that stuff. All of it. That was a lot.
No wonder I'm tired.
Yeah.
Well, we're that famous.
Because you're all sucked out. Yeah. Our phone number, by the way, is 805-419-3679. We have 2 voicemails today.
Holy shit.
I know. We're all surprised. Here's our voicemails.
What's up, bitches?
You've reached the Charity Strike's private sex line.
So leave your name, number, and breast size. We'll be sure to jerk off to you as quickly as possible.
Later, bitches.
Oh, Daddy, yo! Haku Hank here with this episode 141, Haku. I apologize for not calling in the last couple of episodes, but I have run out of what I got to call creative leaks. So I got some. I'm back to my old
You
stuff.
ran out of pot?
And here's my Haku.
Trigger
for
Mike hadn't been over there
141. Here goes. LeBron goes Jordan. At Spurs like Lizzie Borden. Hernandez Justice. Oh, Daddy Yo's. Have a great episode 142, Haku. And I hope it's a good one. Later,
I doubt it.
bitches.
We hope that every day.
Hello,
no.
this is Sergio. I called you last week and for trivia. I want to try again. The answer.
I want to hit him
the
in the back of the head.
For the picture. Hang on, guys.
Is he the haiku?
The answer will be Ryan Sandberg. Ryan Sandberg. Thank you.
What the
Ryan
fuck?
Sandberg?
Is that what he
I
said?
think he's a Ryan's Lamberg.
Ryan's Landberg?
The question was, who was the last starting pitcher to start the season 11-0? I don't know who he said, but the answer is Roger Clemens.
He was close.
Yeah, that was in
Rhineslandberg.
He had a first and a last name anyway.
that's a start.
Yeah.
What did you say last week? Rob Reiner or some shit like that?
Famous director Rob Reiner.
yeah, that makes sense. So,
Never
yes.
in football or basketball shape.
You got to give the guy E for effort. He's trying.
Yeah, I think you need some E.
Drop that E.
Yeah. Anyways, we have another tribute later on
Eva, hook a brother up.
in the show. In the show, that is. But before we get into the show, let's get into the best part of the show.
Hello, ladies.
Let's all drink one in the honor of Laura Lee McIntyre. I didn't say suck one. That's what I'm. Never mind. A for effort over there.
Tecate.
Anyways, you guys probably have not heard of her unless you were watching the College World Series on ESPN, because all they did was show her instead of the entire fucking game, which is actually probably a lot more interesting than the game.
Well, she's like RVD. She is the whole effing game.
Whole effing show.
If you have
whole
a
effing
choice
game.
between looking at her and looking at a college baseball game, yeah, I'd go with her.
Yeah, you can't blame ESPN, really. Anyways, Laura Lee McIntyre is the girlfriend of Eric. I'm guessing it's Philodo. I don't know. He
Fellatio.
is. Yeah, he's an outfielder on UCLA's baseball team. She though, wow. She's a model. She can also be used as a flotation device in case of emergency water landing. Yeah, you can get her on Twitter at ExoLauraLee. It's ExoLauralee. Do yourselves a fucking favor and check her out. Jesus Christ. We'll tweet at her tonight as well, so you guys can just look at her Twitter feed if you want. Woo!
Well, of course they want to.
They do now, because
That's where everything happens
yeah,
right there.
good Lord. That is a work of art. If God was real, he would have blessed that.
Brent Musburger saying, "Why can't I announce baseball?"
Yeah, he's pissed. Oh, yes. Everyone, do yourselves a favor.
Yeah.
Speaking about painting the ceilings. Eric Philia, don't fuck this one up, buddy. Please don't fuck this one up.
I say Hernandez Justice is in order for that guy.
Yeah.
Let's make her single again.
Yeah. Hashtag Hernandez Justice is what we're trying to get started over here. So
Following the footsteps of Haiku Hate.
right. So if someone pisses you off, hashtag Hernandez Justice. On that note, let's get into the real sports. All right. Roger Federer was asked to not wear orange shoes. This is how exciting tennis is, people. That's a story.
They're like, that's one of the colors of the rainbow, and we do not support gays in tennis, okay?
Oh, no. Gays do not play tennis.
We just act like them.
Right.
Man's game.
Yeah, right.
We
Man's
just-
game.
We just wear sweaters around our necks. No gay here.
We whack balls.
Rock balls with rockets.
Yeah. What else? Danica Patrick was caught driving a Ford on the way to a race. She drives a Chevy when she races.
That'd be like Jeff Gordon painting his house with anything other than DuPont paint, right?
Right.
Yeah, that's right.
Apparently, a lot of rednecks were mad and no one else cares. How's your dad feel about this?
I think he fell asleep and waited till the wrecks happened.
Oh, yeah. We should get him on the phone and ask him. Carrie Walsh, who's the Olympic volleyball player who is with Misty May or whatever. They always wear the skimpy little outfits. She has a new partner. Her name is April Ross. Not that great to look at, so no one cares.
Yeah, she becomes hot every 4 summers just because she's a good-looking woman to look at.
Because she's not hideous and she wears a bikini.
Yeah, and she has long legs.
Yeah. And not a bad ass
Camel
either.
toe.
They work out that ass. It's good.
Wow. Camel toe.
Camel toe. Moose knuckle.
Mm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Tasty. All right. Let's talk football.
Sacks. It's football nomenclature for when a quarterback is tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, Aaron Hernandez is just in a pile of shit right now. There's no other way to put that. He was officially arrested and charged with murder the other day. In fact, we got a full story here.
Read that shit.
Oh, I got you. Hashtag Hernandez Justice. Hernandez was also charged with 1 count on top of the murder of carrying a firearm without a license, 2 counts of possessing a large capacity firearm, and 2 counts of possessing a firearm without an FID card, which is a firearms ID card. His defense was, "You can't stop these guns," and then he flexed.
Yeah, he's like, "This is America. We don't have to register that shit."
Yeah, sure. And then he put his arms in his shirt and walked away. According to his lawyer, he says it is at bottom a circumstantial case. It is not a strong case.
Yes, circumstantial because everything's pointing at him.
Right. I mean,
every scenario.
Your friend found dead. Your security footage destroyed. Your cell phone destroyed. But there is neighbor security footage of you walking around with a gun in your hand.
Yeah, walking out of your house with a gun in your hand.
Awesome.
Overheard saying, "I think I had to take care of this myself," or something like
Right.
that.
Or maybe he was talking about giving himself a hand ski because his girlfriend sucks at it or something.
And then the guy had texted his sister a minute before he got shot saying, "Do you remember who I'm with tonight?" And she said, "No, who are you with?" And he said, "NFL."
Right.
A minute before he got shot.
Which is weird.
And then 1 minute after that, he texted, "Boom."
He's like, "Oh, sorry. That's from the grave."
Boom. Yeah.
Boom.
Bam. Words cannot express. This is from the Patriots. Words cannot express the disappointment we feel knowing that one of our players was arrested as a result of this investigation. We realize that law enforcement investigations into this matter are ongoing. We support their efforts and respect the process at this time. We believe this transaction is simply the right thing to do. Aaron Hernandez was denied bail. Now, update. This is an update right before we went on the air. Aaron Hernandez is now also now being investigated for a double murder that happened last July 16th.
Holy shit.
Apparently, Daniel Abreu and Safiro Furtado.
Oh, not them.
Sounds like something.
I say Furtado, you say Furtado.
Yeah, Furtado.
Let's just call the whole thing off.
Yeah. All right, Mike's done for the night. Here's his joke. They were they were ambushed in their car at a stoplight, shot and killed, and now they're thinking Aaron Hernandez did this as well.
Well, yeah, he had to have, right?
And as if that wasn't bad enough, insult to injury, Puma dropped him.
Whoa, shit.
You know what? You know who I think the biggest loser in all this is?
Who?
It's not the victim of the family of the victim, obviously. It's Tom Brady.
Oh, yeah.
No Wes Welker. Gronkowski starting the season on DL. And now
Football has a DL.
Hernandez is no longer going to be a Patriot.
There is a light.
How
at the end of the
unpatriotic.
tunnel.
Does it require music?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, it requires music.
The newest tight end for the New England Patriots.
Tim Tebow said, "God has told me this is meant for me."
His career has been resurrected with one gunshot.
Hallelujah.
I thank God for this problem my brother Hernandez has experienced this very night.
Do you think he did a Tebow-y right before the shooting?
Yeah.
Please, God.
Maybe
Yeah.
right after.
Get me in the game, God.
Oh, yeah. This is going to be good for Tebow. Now the rumor going around is he will be the new tight end of the New England Patriots.
I think they're forced to go that route.
Yeah.
I mean,
So,
Makes me think this is a conspiracy by the New England Patriots.
just to get him to play tight
Yeah.
end. This was
Sell some
all
jerseys.
Belichick's fault because he fucking hated Tebow so much. He's like, I'm going to fuck with this guy.
Yeah.
I'm going to pin this murder on Aaron Hernandez, hashtag Hernandez Justice. And we're going to get Tebow to play tight end since he refused to in New York.
Was it Mr. Midlife over here that did the Hernandez picture of Tebow's come into town? We need a distraction, and Hernandez says, "I got this." No, it wasn't. It was a photo you had liked, and I saw it on the Facebook stream.
Oh, yeah.
would that be like doing computer stuff?
Yeah, sorry.
No, that
I
would-
forgot that you only can use one finger at a time.
I could do it on a coloring book.
Color by number book, of course.
No, I don't count.
What color is Hernandez?
I don't count. I don't know how to match numbers with words.
Right, yeah. What color is Hernandez in the color by
And
number?
I don't stand the lines. What color was Hernandez?
Yeah.
He wasn't black.
Yeah, I know. Aaron Hernandez paving the way for non-black athletes to get arrested.
Brown is getting in there now. That color brown.
Oh, you're usually getting into brown.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Pushing mud.
Hershey Highway. Woo! All right. Anything else to say about Aaron Hernandez? He's going to be getting the Hershey Highway soon.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, wait. Did we mention why he shot the guy?
Why?
Apparently.
Do we know why?
It was because the guy was talking to someone that Hernandez did not like.
Oh, is that why?
Yeah. Like, he
Oh,
just got
he's
mad because
a
he
little
talked
freak.
to someone that had crossed Hernandez at one point. So Hernandez took offense to it and killed him.
Well, you can't blame him.
That's Hernandez justice right there.
Hashtag Hernandez Justice. And let's all not forget, I know we talked about this last show. He did shoot a guy in the face, too. Let's not forget about that.
In the arm, and it traveled to the face.
That one's still weird. I'd like to see the video on that.
And
but,
now a double murder.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like the more they dig into this guy, the more bodies they're pulling out of the woods.
I know. This is great.
I guess
I love it.
It's easier to be to get away with everything when you're that talented.
I guess so. He's like the sort of Mexican athletic
He's
Manson guy.
yeah, he's look, he's a good football player. He could never have done all that.
Right.
Yeah,
Football
he's-
players are so nonviolent.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Come on.
The game is all
Come
about
on.
peace. Peace, love, and understanding.
Yeah. Give peace a chance.
please. Peace.
And he's a patriot. Come on.
Yeah, he's a
all
patriot.
American.
Seriously. The All-American
Yeah, red, white, and blue on their uniform.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on.
Please.
Come on.
Come on. Michael. Oregon, the Ducks.
Quack, quack.
Yeah. Their football program gets...
Formerly from Anaheim.
Right.
Yeah, you
slapped.
just stole the Mighty Ducks call over there, buddy. You're going to be getting a call later.
I'm a fan.
Okay.
This is still happening. Anyways, they got in trouble for some bad recruiting practices, and their huge punishment was they've got to drop a scholarship for 2 years.
Oh my God!
Oh,
Well, it seemed like it went under the radar of the people that matter in the
I
organization.
think so.
It was some guy they hired to recruit who was giving money to another player.
Right. Yeah.
So
The gates of hell have just been opened upon Oregon football program.
yeah, apparently Chip Kelly knew nothing about it. And
That's what they're saying. Though they've got something on him where he can't come back to college football unless he has a hearing. But I don't think he gives a
I don't
shit.
think he cares.
I
Yeah.
don't think so.
He's
either.
laughing his way to the bank at this
Hearing's not his strong point, anyways.
point. What? Yes, I did. Adrian Peterson was asked by a Lions player last year during the season,
MVP.
"Hey man, what you juicing on?" Because he's so good. Adrian Peterson's response, "Man, it's a lot of player. The juice of God."
Oh hell yeah!
Oh,
Apparently,
Oh, wait.
Trigger Mike has also tried the juice of God.
it's true.
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry, I got that backwards. That was the juice of dog. I always get that mixed up.
So does he.
Shit. Yeah. So apparently, God makes steroids.
So now Tim Tebow has a best buddy now.
Yeah, him and AP.
Yeah,
They should be pals.
they can save the NFL.
Steroids does not heal injuries like that. It just helps you get
Doesn't?
over them.
Oh,
Oh,
so does alcohol.
yeah. My back is killing me until about an hour ago. Bernard Pierce was reportedly robbed at gunpoint and carjacked in New York. He was out.
It's okay, people. He plays for the Browns, so no big loss.
Oh, well, that's okay.
That's Mike's favorite team. Apparently, he was in New York. Some guy jumped out of a moving car. Is that what happened?
Yeah, he already had a car. He jumps out of another car.
Yeah.
And then pulls out a gun on Pierce, and then took the vehicle. I think the guys saw that Fast Furious movie or something, because then they followed each other around town for a while in their little
You
cars.
sound a little bit like Sergio over there.
And he jumped out going, "Do you smell what the Rock is cooking? Give me your car, Rudy Poo.
Right.
You want the rock bottom?"
Thanks, Jabroni.
But they did find his BMW later on in the city.
Yes, they did.
Recovered it, and they had a happy ending.
Oh, good. I was worried.
Well,
Yeah.
the guy who stole it realized he's not a douche. He had to get rid of the BMW.
Oh, so people that drive
True.
BMWs are douches.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
douche.
wow. That could be a lot of our listeners.
Wow.
That you're insulting right there.
I totally drive a BMW.
I've seen one once.
Yeah. Past me. I drive a Geo. Maurice Jones-Drew will not be officially charged with the Florida nightclub fight he was involved in. Why is it that any nightclub fight involving athletes, especially football players, always happens in Florida?
I guess that's where they go to hang out.
Apparently, because Florida's just so fucked up.
I guess so.
Germany or Florida, people. Germany or Florida. The Browns, Asar Wok, was released from the team after his arrest for attempted murder. I don't get this, because he's being charged with attempted murder, but he just punched a guy. He must have, fists of fury.
He must be like a black belt or something. Karate Kid.
Yeah, apparently.
Would he use the crane kick?
Yeah.
They're like, deadly weapon, sir. It's kind of like Con Air, remember? He gets arrested because he used deadly weapons to hurt a guy to protect himself because he was an Army Ranger.
Oh.
So they said he used a deadly weapon to protect himself.
I haven't seen it.
Really?
What?
Never saw Con Air?
Never saw Con Air.
Cyrus the Virus?
I've seen some of it like on TV, but I've never actually sat down and watched the entire thing.
We have the DVD here. Let's take a break.
Okay.
Then we can watch Face Off too.
Oh, right. Well, he punched the guy in the head, and I guess because maybe he's a big, fat NFL player, that they decided it was attempted murder. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
That Mark Henry should have been in jail a long time ago. I'm sorry.
Put you in the Hall of Pain.
Yeah. It's what I do.
Oh, wow.
Breaking news, everybody.
Breaking news is what I do.
I'll put you in the Hall of Pain. I'm fat.
Sexual chocolate.
Blackhawks won?
No, God, thank God that's over with. Breaking news, everybody. All the previously mentioned crimes we just talked about apparently were done by Aaron Hernandez.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah, he's just being charged with everything.
that makes sense.
Joke did not pay off. I'll be editing that out later. And finally, there's been 27 arrests since the Super Bowl ended earlier this year. There's almost enough to start a fucking football team.
In the NFL, you got to.
Excuse me, NFL exclusive
players.
arrests. 27 of them this year since the Super Bowl.
These guys have too much free time on their hands, apparently.
Yeah, and surprisingly, a good percentage of them were not from the Cowboys or Raiders. I don't get it.
I guess we're not the only ones pissed that the Niners lost, huh?
I guess not. Let's start killing people. Hashtag Hernandez Justice. Let's talk about more balls, shall we?
Shall
I'll
we?
stop making jokes.
I'll start.
That's okay.
Say who? Say Willie. Say hey.
All right. A-Rod stirring drama in the Big Apple. Is that not right?
No, that's exactly right.
A-Rod twatted a rehab update the other day. Well, the GM of the Yankees, Brian Cashman, was not happy. His response was, Alex should shut the fuck up.
Oh, man.
Okay, he said F, but you know what he means.
He really said F?
He said-
Just shut the F up?
Yeah, he said shut the
You
F up.
said F?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think that's what he said because he was on like TV and stuff.
Oh, okay.
I could be wrong. I'm just reading transcripts at this point.
I'm going to say he said shut the fuck up just because I want to say that.
I like it better.
Yeah.
It does sound better.
Correction. Brian Cashman said Alex should
said-
shut the fuck
He
up.
said shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
On-air edit.
Editing.
Yeah.
You guys will totally hear the edited version. And then it gets better because apparently A-Rod's on coke because he's paranoid as fuck.
Yeah.
A-Rod thinks that the Yankees are trying to slow down his rehab so they can claim that he is unfit to return. By doing that, they'll save. They'll get back 80% of his salary this year from insurance.
Yeah. $28 million they could save if they keep him out of out of the lineup.
Yeah, and then if they can permanently deem him unfit, they'll save a shit ton of money. So
Just release him. Jesus.
Yeah.
No, actually, just hold it out.
I don't think they can release
Yeah,
him.
they'd have to pay him out anyways.
Yeah, so but I guess he doesn't return this season. Then they get a bunch of money back. So maybe A-Rod just sit out the rest of the season, pretend he's unfit to play. Right? See what I'm saying?
I see.
What do you say, pal? More bad news for the Yankees, though. Teixeira is out for the rest of the season with wrist surgery.
Shit.
You guys were talking about breaking wrists last episode. It's an epidemic.
It is.
Were we talking about it last episode? That was at
About
least 3 days ago.
breaking your own wrists and stuff like that.
Oh,
from
yeah.
jerking off.
I totally remember all that.
Normal sex talk on this show, right?
I wear a brace, so I'm okay.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
And then it doubles as like a rag, right? Just right there.
Easy.
I don't know why I just did the motion. No one can see me.
All he does is like this, and he flips up the towel to catch
No,
it.
Trigger's doing the motions
Done.
too.
Yeah, that's weird. Trick is, I don't know why he's doing them. It's not like he's seen any of us jerk off because whenever he's around, he's just sucking us off. The big deal in La La Land right now, the Dodgers are trying to apparently get Marlins pitcher Ricky Nolasco. Here's the thing, though. He's owed like $6 million next year. No one else wants to pay the salary. I don't know why the Dodgers do either. No, excuse me, $6 million for the rest of the year, not next year.
Yeah, just another LA team that's willing to take on another big-time contract.
I think they're trying to get him with a package with a reliever as well.
There you go, talking about packages again.
Well, they do need a backup starting pitcher since they keep going down in LA.
They have made it known they're looking for a starter and a reliever.
They need a reliever. They need
Yeah.
2 relievers because their relief pitching blows.
I need a releaser.
When Clayton Kershaw
Standing right next to you.
Yeah.
When Clayton Kershaw has a 2 ERA and the most strikeouts in the league, he's like 6 and 5. You know you
Right,
need
that's
relief
not his
pitching.
fault. They also need a little offense on that team.
That's what Puig's for.
Yes, Not the last couple of games. I mean, Hanley came through the other night for him.
Yeah, he's sparking that bat right
Yeah, Hanley, Handjob, Ramirez.
Yeah. Well, since Hanley's came back, him and Puig have kind of held the offense thing up.
Yeah, because Matt Kim's doing so much.
Oh, yeah.
I got excited when he got a base hit the other night.
Let's not forget Gonzalez. He's been the most consistent player on the team.
Yeah, he has.
Consistently not hitting home runs.
No, but he's hit
Hitting for average.
almost every game. So he's a badass.
Yeah, at this point, I'm going to say Puig can have a night off every now and then.
Yeah.
He's been on fire since he came around.
Yeah, I mean, he
Came
had
up
to
the
swim
big
here.
leagues.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Come on. His arms got to be tired.
Come on. His arms probably are tired.
Yeah, and speaking of Dodgers and pitchers and so on, they have already scouted another Cuban defector. They were so happy with Puig that they're looking for more defectors.
Well, these Cubans
Ooh.
are great.
Oh, yeah. And they got this Miguel Alfredo Gonzalez, who is a pitcher. And
Wait,
they're-
his first name is McGill?
Yes.
That's not a very Cuban name.
No.
Sorry.
Sounds very Mexican to me.
I'm so confused. I'm going to have to drink another one.
Yeah, pop one open there.
Yeah. I'll
I
drink
might
a beer,
drink
too.
a couple more, and it'll make more sense.
Okay.
Tecate. Is
Yeah.
that a real Cuban name?
There's your answer.
So they had, I don't know, what are they standing on the beach in Florida waiting for guys to swim in and sign them?
Yeah, they've got a net.
A net and a boat to keep rowing around the ocean. And,
Yeah. They
Can you play baseball? No. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, come on,
Well,
they're from Cuba.
Yeah,
That's like
they-
asking a Mexican, can he play soccer? Or asking a black guy, can you play anything? Come on.
Can you pick a sport and do well in it?
Right.
You're black then.
That's like asking a white... No, never mind. White guys don't do anything good. It's like asking an Asian kid if he's going to do good in math. What do we do well?
give me a minute.
It's like asking Hernandez if he's willing to kill for anything.
We ask
Hernandez justice.
there it is. We're good at asking the minority professional sports athletes for autographs.
Are we?
Yeah, can I have your autograph, please? I really like the way you play. You guys never done that? Okay, no, we don't do that. I guess
They ask me and
Apparently
Greg.
not.
for
Mike
autographs.
asked what his number is.
Yeah, I'm like, how big's your dick? I can
Yeah.
fit it in my mouth.
Can I have your inches? I like the way you play.
Oh,
Yeah.
inches. That's what it was.
Drop
Yeah.
some digits.
Yeah. How many inches? My bat? We're looking at about 36. No, not that bat. The other bat.
One to stand with.
I like your other wood. Tripod. And what else? Derek Jeter has resumed running outside.
He's running.
Outside.
Outside.
Derek
Outside.
Jeter news.
Breaking Derek Jeter news, people. He's running outside.
Because his mom told him to stop running inside.
Yeah. You know, she gets...
Bitch.
Oh, she's angry, that cunt. Anyways, this is getting dumb. Let's just take a break. Are you guys okay with that?
I'm okay.
Or do you want to make up more baseball stories?
Finally
Here, let me make one up. The Dodgers won. We should say, though.
a good joke.
We should say they did sweep the Giants.
Oh,
Sweep.
swept the Giants.
You know what that makes me think of?
My balls, your jet!
Suck on that, Giants fans.
And so far, no Giant fan has been killed
It's unfortunate.
That's only because Aaron
or-
Hernandez is put away right now.
or
Yeah.
maimed for life.
Yeah. I think some Giants fans need some Hernandez justice with the hashtag. So anyways, yes, like I said, the Dodgers did sweep the Giants in the series.
My balls, your jet!
That's a good song to go out on, right?
That is true. One more time. Let's just go out on this one.
My balls, your jet!
That's the Giants and all their fans that are still living. Or not permanently damaged for life. Anyways, let's take a break. You can get us at thecharitystrike.com, facebook.com/The Charity Strike, at The Charity Strike on Twitter, no E, and 805-419-3679. Did you get that? Good. We'll be right back, everybody.
Be back, bitches.
When do I begin? You just tell me to
friends will go to very distant lands with big claws and the human fun will never end. Adventure time.
If that's not enough to get you guys to listen to the show, I don't know what is. Facebook.com/AwkwardApocalypse, at AwkwardPod on Twitter. Do not forget to email us, awkwardpod@gmail.com. You can always call us, 323-379.
9225.
There you have it. You just got our promo.
I need more booze.
Hey, this is Chad DeHart.
This is Jeremy Gordon.
I'm Craig Edwards.
And I'm Jonathan Rosen. We're from the Primetime Podcast. You can find us at theprimetimepodcast.com. We record Mondays, and what do we talk about?
Film, television, entertainment, what we've been watching, lots of rants, lots of explosions. Okay, a little bit of explosions.
More rants than explosions.
Yes.
Sometimes there's explosions.
Metaphorical explosions, sure.
It's all fine until we get hurt. Check us out, primetimepodcast.com.
That means we're back.
We're back, bitches.
Oh, you got
Sorry.
Pew pew.
We're just so backwards. What am I going to do?
So confused.
Welcome back, everybody.
See you later, bitches.
Yeah. That was my attempt at Frank. It's a little high-pitched.
There you go. Do a Mr. Ed.
Yeah, I know. Mr. Ed Frank. Welcome back to the show. You're still listening to the Charity Strike, and yes, I'm still sorry. Greg Rebound Jones, and with me, Midlife Crisis.
We're back, bitches.
And still here is Trigger Mike. That was good timing.
Yeah, I saw it was coming, so I stopped.
We planned it.
Usually you see it's coming, you keep going harder.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
because
it's
you
weird.
want it.
Oh, do I ever?
Hey, big boy.
Hey there.
Tell me when you're coming. I'll stroke it harder.
Oh.
Can I watch?
I'm sure he has. I mean, he's got two hands.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. You ready
That's
to
magical.
ready to talk about some men?
Why not?
Let's talk about men.
Well, hit my music.
All right, Rick Rude. This is perfect.
I love that. My body.
I got heartburn, too.
This is perfect for Mike. My body's ready.
Speaking of bodies
Uh-oh.
and body parts,
Ooh.
Twitter fun. We got some Twitter fun.
Hashtag Hernandez Justice.
That's right. Ronda Rousey and Kat Zingano, who was supposed to be her opponent for
But she bitched out.
this tough finale.
Bitch.
She ended up getting a knee injury, obviously, and having to sit out the taping of the Tough, so now she won't get a fight, Ronda Rousey. But it doesn't stop them from getting along on Twitter and their mutual dislike for Misha Tate.
Oh.
So here's
Are
their...
they getting naked in stance of
wow.
Misha Tate?
Yeah, exactly. Here's their conversation they had on Twitter between each other. It said, this is Zingano. She said, at Ronda Rousey, hit her in that nose at UFC Tough Finale for me, will ya? And then Ronda said, don't worry, I'll handle her, and we'll have the title fight you deserve. He'll help. And then Kat Zingano's husband says, it's a big target.
Oh, wow.
And then Ronda laughed.
He's talking about his cock.
Yeah, exactly. Ronda laughed and said, yeah, it is. So, poor Misha Tate. The one big problem with her is her big schnoz, and it's being made fun of on
It's like
Twitter.
you're about to say big nuts.
She causes big nuts. Those nutsacks fill up.
I tell you.
You know what body part I'm going to be looking forward to on July 12th?
Someone's dick.
Misha Tate is going to get
has a
naked
dick?
for the ESPN body cover.
Ooh.
Yeah. So she's following in the footsteps of Ronda Rousey.
Yeah, that cover with Ronda was...
Which, if you're going to copy someone, this is a good way to do it.
Yeah, and Misha Tate, also not hard to look at.
Not at all. Except for that schnoz.
Yeah, well, you know.
But
who's
maybe,
who's looking at her face anyway?
Maybe Ronda will smash it in for us, you know? Do us a favor. Make her hotter.
knock it down an inch or
Make
two.
her hotter.
Just like your dick.
Exactly. Yeah, talking about being exposed as well, since we know that's what Misha Tate's going to be.
Yes.
Matt Brown is exposed as being a fucking dumb fuck.
Oh,
He said on an interview with MMA Junkie that he knows he could destroy GSP.
Oh, I'd like to see it happen.
Yeah, do you even know who Matt Brown is?
No.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's the guy that can destroy the other guy.
Apparently he can destroy the greatest fighter of all time. So, but Matt Brown, for those who don't know, is a mid-level fighter who's actually on a good streak right now, but he's fought a lot of other mid-level fighters. And he's never going to get a title shot because as soon as he fights a talented fighter, he's going to lose.
Speaking of which, when is GSP's next fight? Do you know?
I'm glad you asked that
Because my next announcement is 3 title fights have been announced.
That's funny because I literally don't know what you're talking about for MMA tonight.
You guys are such a cute couple.
3 title fights have been announced.
Whip it out.
And this is the last story for MMA. Which is good because the song's almost over, and we don't want to talk about it without the song.
Mm-hmm.
John Jones.
We only let you talk because of the song.
That's right. John Jones has signed. He'll fight Alexander Gustafsson for the light heavyweight title in September in Toronto.
Okay.
So Toronto gets a nice little title fight there.
Good stuff, eh?
Cain Velasquez, JDS3, that's Junior Dos Santos, their 3rd fight. That will happen in Houston, obviously getting the Mexican fans.
Oh,
that'll happen in October. And then in November, George St. Pierre puts the title line to the guy who's deserved it for about a year now.
Me.
Johnny Hendricks.
Oh, okay.
Johnny Hendricks?
Yeah.
Brother Jimmy.
Oh, man.
Jimmy.
He plays a nasty guitar.
Yeah,
his albino brother.
What?
Epic facial hair, though.
Was that racial?
It was very racial.
Don't be racist.
Yes.
Who cares about color, guys?
Oh, wow.
I do. I like green.
But that's MMA news.
Oh, okay. Well, I got more fighting news for you people.
Oh, right.
A lot of you probably have the same confused look on your face as
Never.
friggin' Mike did.
Whole effing show. Whole effing
Is
show.
this Naked Girl?
Where's its penis? That's
You see a
weird.
scared look on my face for that.
That's true. Does that have teeth? It's got lips. Anyways, the big news is Rob Van Dam is returning to the WWE.
Yes! I'll watch it again, I guess.
Yeah. He's making his debut at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, where he'll be in the Money in the Bank with such contenders as CM Punk.
Okay, 2 great wrestlers, 2 of the greatest of all time.
Daniel Bryan.
Hey, 3 of the greatest of all time.
Yeah, and then some other people like Kane, other people.
And for Daniel Bryan, let's mention this. On the Bret Hart episode of the Stone Cold Steve Austin show,
Yes.
he mentioned Daniel Bryan like 3 times as the guy he would love to watch.
He also
wrestle.
mentioned CM Punk once.
Yeah, he likes CM Punk, but Daniel Bryan seems to be the guy he would love to wrestle, which makes sense. Daniel Bryan's
He's a great wrestler.
great wrestler.
I will rule you.
I'm surprised about the not mentioning.
Is he going to be there?
Jimmy the King?
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to make it.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
I was
weird.
hoping Jimmy the King would be on that.
Too bad, yeah.
Yeah.
But his partner, the cop, I will bust you. He will be there.
Oh, good. Well, at least half of them will be there.
Well, he's a former WCW world champ.
Yeah, and he beat DDP.
That
you
means
know?
so much more.
Because boy, does David Arquette deserve a title.
Well, yeah. If anybody does, David Arquette does.
Yeah, completely.
He was ready to rumble, guys. Come on.
Come on!
Oh, maybe I just saw that movie the other day. I'm so confused.
I walked in, he was watching it.
Yeah. Naked.
Oops.
It was one of those where he's like,
I was
where's the
so-
rumble? Where's the rumble?
Yeah. It's like some people treat porn like if their parents walk in. I walked in. He's like, oh, God, where's the rumble? I was like, no, I like that movie. You know?
I am surprised that Brett didn't mention Dolph Ziggler.
I was a little
But
surprised.
maybe it reminds me of a young Shawn Michaels because of that kind of arrogant thing going on.
Arrogant bastard.
Dolph knows how good he is, and he makes it known in his interviews.
I feel like it's a character, though.
It is, but he knows how good he is, too.
Yeah. You know how good
So
he
maybe
is.
Brett's afraid that he'll turn into a Shawn Michaels, old Shawn Michaels type.
Yeah. Who knows? Anyways, some Money in the Bank should be good. I feel like the 2 Money in the Bank matches will be far better than any main event. For some reason, Chris Jericho is going to be fighting Ryback.
What?
Yeah,
I missed
correct.
a lot in the last couple of weeks,
Yes.
haven't I?
That is weird. It was so weird how it was
More
set up,
Fandango?
too. Well, yeah. Ryback went into Vicky's office, complained about something, ate someone's face, and then Y2J walked in, and Ryback got pissed that Y2J was there, and they said, all right, well, then let's fight each other. And Vicky goes, I got a great idea.
Excuse
me. Go,
Yeah.
Rysack,
Yeah.
Rymac,
Yeah.
Ry Big Mac. Jericho could just
Right.
rip him off.
Like, you're going to fight at the pay-per-view. It's like, really? That's a pay-per-view match?
Ever.
The Money in the Bank for SmackDown will be full of no-name great wrestlers like Cesaro's.
Wait, they have 2?
one for each
always.
title. There's 2
They always
titles.
I know there's 2 titles, but they don't separate the shows
Yeah, they
anymore.
do.
They separate
they
the
don't-
shows?
Well, they separate
Well,
the titles.
I know, but they're calling it the SmackDown.
Well, you know,
one.
the World Championship belongs
Okay.
to SmackDown. The
Okay.
WWE Championship belongs to Raw.
So
Though
you're
I
just
couldn't tell you who's on what roster anymore. I don't think they even do that. So
I don't think so either.
No, they
Yeah.
just mix a match.
yeah. So but the SmackDown
They don't even have a draft anymore.
No, the SmackDown with the WWE title. No, excuse me, World title. Will have a bunch of no-name good wrestlers like Cesaro. And I think which one's Ziggles in? I think Ziggles is in the Raw one. Anyway, but a lot
Wait,
of
is he not champion anymore? Did I miss something?
Oh, yeah. Del Rio took it back at the pay-per-view.
Jesus Christ.
And then turned heel. CM Punk beat Jericho.
I knew I told you they're going to fuck over Ziggler.
Right.
I told you that.
The best news, and the news that I worry about most, is the fact that Big Show hasn't been around in a while. Exactly.
He just hasn't gotten to the show yet.
Well,
He's the big slow.
Yeah, he's on his way. I have a bad feeling he's going to return at some pay-per-view, maybe beat up Ryback or something. Who knows if he's a face or a heel because he flops every fucking week.
Do you think he'll do what Kane did and just put on a wig and a mask all of a sudden, have long hair?
I hope he just holds Kane's hand and jumps off a fucking cliff. God. Best thing Kane ever did was tag team with Daniel Bryan.
Best thing Kane ever did was that first show where he came out and beat up on The Undertaker. And that's it.
At the pay-per-view?
Yeah.
That was back.
Like
his debut was amazing.
That was back when pay-per-views, you could watch them scrambled. Remember that?
Yeah.
I watched that one scrambled.
Well, I watched a lot of porn scrambled.
Well, I mean, that was a few minutes later.
That's before the internet really kicked it into gear.
Yeah, well, 14.4 is hard to download porn on. So, you get a picture every 10 minutes.
When you're in a room alone, you don't have a computer.
Yeah.
Scramble porn.
You remember when the parents were at home, you download like one picture, print it out, hide it in your drawer?
Yeah.
Man, that paper saw a lot of use.
Or actually, I had it made because my dad had porn in the house. So I found his hiding spot, and I went to town.
What town?
I started fires rubbing that stick together right there.
Why are you rubbing sticks together? I don't get it.
It smelled like burned rubber in that house.
You jerk off with a condom on?
Didn't want to get his hand pregnant. Walking around 3 hands. That's not good.
I have an extra finger. What happened? Yeah, I got it pregnant.
There was one time I jerked off with shaving cream and then left it out.
Really?
And my mom's like, what were you doing with that?
Pretending to shave.
I was like, shaving, because I was like 14, so it's like, it's...
I had facial hair at 14.
Well,
you didn't?
Well, I had it. It just, not a lot.
Well, it's your vagina. Yeah, let's see. My friend told me he jerked off with shampoo once, and that it just burnt really bad.
Yeah, I did once.
Yeah, I didn't.
Once.
Yeah.
As Johnny Dangerously would say.
Okay.
Once.
Great story.
You never saw that movie?
And rich.
Great story. Compelling.
Never
and
saw
rich.
Johnny Dangerously?
Can't say that I have.
He gets asked, did he cross you before? He's like,
I know we might be spending too much time talking about this.
Thank God Huel finally showed up.
Oh, God, finally.
Now I just jerk off like regular guys.
Yeah. Bottle of lube, couple of Kleenex.
Yep. Get in the bathroom.
A lot of tears.
Say, I'm going poo, and just jerk off.
That's why iPhones are so fucking great. Bring a little iPhone in there. You're like, oh.
I got the Note, too. And it's a bigger screen. Bigger titties on that shit.
Right, just crashes all the time.
That's
Anyways,
what it's great for.
Yeah.
And mine never crashes.
Yeah, sure.
Yet.
Yeah.
It is Android.
You're talking about the iPhone or the dick?
Dick crashes all the time. All right. Let's actually talk about sports again.
Oh, that's right.
Unless you guys want to keep jerking off.
Well, I thought jerking
done.
off was a
I was done a
competitive
long time
sport.
ago.
I can make it a competitive sport.
Let's make it an Olympic sport.
Let's talk about shitty sports.
There it is. I think I really jerked off.
Talking about cocks.
What's my nickname in high school? Couple of things. Bruins had to give away free tickets to get the fans to show up to the arena, apparently. Some old lady and her husband had season tickets or some shit, and they raised the price by $13, and they decided not to come anymore. And here's some free tickets.
Well, all the fans were
Did I
hanging
get that
out.
right?
You were pretty close.
All right.
I was going to say, all the fans were hanging outside of Aaron Hernandez's house waiting for the arrest.
Hashtag Hernandez
Hashtag.
justice. That was forced. That was not a good one.
If there's real Hernandez justice, hockey would no longer be a sport, right?
That'd be the ultimate Hernandez justice. So,
Like how I gave in to the peer pressure. I'm like, I like hockey. I'm going to make a joke about it now.
yeah. So was I right?
Yeah, you were pretty close.
All right.
Some 77-year-old bitch who has been a she's been a Boston fan. Yeah,
She's a
a
dried
cunt
up
too.
cunt at this point.
She was a Bruins fan for years, and they had the front row seats. And in I think 2004, they raised the price of the seats, and she said, "I'm not going to go anymore."
Yeah, she had cataract surgery and realized, oh, I'm watching hockey.
Yeah.
She had Cadillac surgery.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's what the Japanese call it.
Yeah.
Cataract.
And this lady was known around the ring. Everybody, I guess, knew her, and the Zamboni drivers liked her, and she gave the Zamboni drivers chocolates and blowjobs and everything.
Oh, wow.
And so it pays to be a Zamboni
I guess so.
driver.
She take out her dentures and get to work.
Absolutely.
Nice. All right.
Anyway, to make a short story long,
Good job.
Yeah, because I'm really trying to bore the fans. What happened was she received a call from the son of the owner, Jeremy Jacobs. His name is Charlie Jacobs. According to the Globe, he invited her to a Jimmy Fund event at Fenway Park, asked her to join the season ticket advisory board.
They don't even hold their events at their own arena.
No, they go to Fenway Park for their
fuck
own.
You, hockey.
Yeah,
that's
they have
so
to
good.
trick the Red Sox fans into coming out.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, what happened? This is a really sad story.
Sad that we're talking about it.
Yeah. Hey, you brought
Still.
it up.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I was willing to go past it, but anywho, they raised the ticket prices again, and so she decided her and her husband weren't going to be season ticket holders anymore, and then so this Jeremy Jacobs came by, and I don't know how he knew her. I don't know.
So is she not going to buy gas anymore because the prices keep going up?
Exactly. She's going to ride her bicycle.
Fair enough.
Yeah, or her husband, one or the other. So he showed her this card where you have access to get into everywhere, and she's like, "Why are you showing me this card?" He said, "Because I give you a card just like it." So now she's like a lifetime season ticket holder.
Oh, that's
without
cute.
paying for it. What a
without
bitch.
even paying for it. Yeah.
By the way, people, if you guys can guess that noise, I'll give you a free T-shirt. Also,
I say we need some Aaron Hernandez justice on this girl.
Hashtag Aaron Hernandez justice.
On the old lady.
Yeah.
All right.
She pissed me off.
Bruins fans
Time to kill her.
So you know what? Let me just say this. That was the most exciting hockey story I've heard in a long time.
Does that exist?
And we just got through the Stanley Cup Finals.
Yeah, thank God. And speaking of Bruins, they like to jerk off a lot. Yes. Apparently,
that's true.
Masturbating bear?
Apparently, according to Pornhub, after the Bruins lost the final game of the Stanley Cup, they got a lot of hits from the Boston area.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh, holy dick.
That is my most favorite hockey story in a long time.
Because you like to jerk off, so there you go.
Was it Farrah Abraham? They're like, I need some young pussy right about now.
I don't want to give out too much, but I've definitely seen that movie.
I haven't.
Yeah, me neither. She's hot. Dude.
She's smoking.
And for being a not porn star, she has good work.
She's a cartoon. She'd be Abraham Lincoln. Like how I mixed up.
If she's my co-host, she'd be Jenny Hotbodia. Anyways, that's all I got. You got any Sharks something or other?
Yeah, didn't the Sharks re-sign a couple players?
I don't know.
I don't have it written down.
Neither do I.
I assume that they just got cozy with having the King's balls resting on their chest.
Wow.
My balls, your chest!
More like their chin. You know, it's funny. The Sharks were big HBK fans back in the day, but they really didn't get the whole sweet chin music. They were more into this kind of stuff.
My balls, your chest!
That's very sweet chin music right there.
Yeah. How many wrestling references can we make tonight? We can have whole stories on it. All right. Any other hockey news we don't care about?
I don't think so.
No? Going?
Well, you know what? There's this one old lady one time that...
God.
Okay, no.
Yeah, speaking of which.
Love basketball, you love basketball, and say yeah. Yeah. I love basketball, you love
Oh, God, yes. Basketball time. About fucking time. Well, tonight was the draft. Or kind of still is the draft. The Cavs got the number 1 pick. They took Anthony Bennett, which surprised the fuck out of Bill Simmons. Ace man! He threw his arms up and everything.
He kind of had the look on his face like if he would come home early and find his wife in bed with his best friend or something.
Or like if Trigger Mike looked at a vagina. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That was a little Sergio of me. Yeah. So that's going on. I mean, we could talk more about the draft, but it's pretty fucking boring. The best part about the draft.
Can I tell you about the one lady that went to the draft and they give her?
No, you
never mind.
can't. The best part was how much fucking commish was getting booed out of the building.
And then he went and made jokes about it.
Yeah, when they started to not boom so much, David Stern was like, "Oh, the enthusiasm has died down."
Yeah, I like your New York accent there.
It was a little
The
New York.
Jewish New
yeah,
York.
it was a Jew York accent.
Yeah, I was gonna say New York.
Where's my Reuben? It was almost Vic the Brick, though.
I love how you brought out Hakeem Olajuwon to remember his glory days.
Right.
He's like,
I remember jerking you off, baby.
Only because my hand could reach.
Yeah. My impression turns into Vic the Brick. Yeah, baby. I crack
Feeling you.
Oh, so anyways, that's what happened in the draft. The Bulls were apparently shopping around. Dang.
Oh, dang.
Hoping to get like the number 3 pick. I don't get that. You people get that?
No,
he's a big part of the team.
He can do everything.
They should be trading around their fucking vagina face point guard.
Yeah, exactly. You keep a player like Luol Deng around.
Yeah.
That's what I say.
Derrick Rose is like, man, I got hurt like 3 years ago. I better come back soon.
I mean, they can make shirts that say "Dang" with 8 E's.
Yeah, it's like Randy with 8 A's. Randy. That'd be great. We should have like jerseys like "Dang."
We should. Showing support for Luol Deng.
I'm gonna make that. Dang.
TCS official player of the show.
Yeah, we should make some jerseys.
Dang.
All right. The Sixers made a trade. They traded Drew Holiday, which is a bit of a surprising move because he's a good player. He's their best player since Bynum showed up. They traded him to the Pelicans. It feels weird saying the Pelicans. Anybody else?
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
It feels weird.
Great logo though.
Yeah, nothing says I'm tough like a fucking bird.
Big, mean, strong pelican.
Yeah, it's not like a hawk or something.
Yeah, hawk and like the Falcons for NFL. Like at least
Falcons
those are
or eagles.
Those are predator birds.
Yeah, they
at least.
kill things.
Yeah,
Pelicans are like, I'd scoop fishies.
I'm scoop you with my mouth. Hopefully you go down my throat.
Yeah, that's
Just
what
like
you always
fat
say,
old men
too.
with big chins.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah,
man.
I hate when I lose it outside the chin like that.
Yeah, it just starts to dribble. It's like,
Yeah.
wait, come back. Anyways, they traded for the Pelicans for the number 6 pick, who ended up being Nerlens Noel, whoever the fuck that is. I don't know if I agree with that one.
No.
That's weird.
I guess when Doug Collins leaves, the whole team fucking falls apart. He got
Apparently.
out. He
Same
got
thing
out
happened
right
to the
time.
Bulls.
Was it?
When Doug Collins left, the whole team fell apart.
That's true. That is true.
He was the glue.
The Wizards fell apart when he left.
That held that team together. So, also, that's an interesting trade I think we should talk about. Let's discuss.
Shall we?
Everybody gather in your little circles.
All right, everybody circle jerk. The Cavs.
Sing Kumbaya.
Yeah. Kumbaya, my cock. The Cavs apparently offered their number 1 pick, Tristan Thompson, along with pick Dion Waiters, to Minnesota in exchange for Kevin Love. Minnesota turned it down.
Yeah, they're like, fuck you.
Yeah. I don't know. What do you think about this?
I don't know. Well, I guess my first reaction was I think they should have gone for it because of Kevin Love's history on injuries.
Yes.
And after thinking about it, I still feel the same way.
No way.
Oh, you change your mind.
Even injured, he's a top 5 player.
Well, even injuries top 5. Well,
wait, even sitting on the bench, he's
even
a top
sitting
5
on the
player?
bench,
Wow.
he's a top 5 player.
he wheels down that court like a motherfucker.
So does
He's
Paul
like
Pierce.
He's like David Lee in the playoffs. He comes in for 3 minutes and the team wins. All right.
He's like Paul Pierce. He wheels out of the game and runs back. Yeah. Fuck that guy. It's hard because Kevin Love, though he is pretty injury prone lately, he's a very proven player. He's obviously the best thing that's happened to Minnesota since Kevin Garnett, and it'd be hard to trade 2 unknowns for a very well guaranteed known.
Not like that. I think the injuries are fluky because of the type of player he is.
You're fluky.
He's not a guy who just attacks the rim, so he can get over these injuries easily and stay that 3-point rebounding dominant player that he is. So I think it'll pass. It'll pass, and Minnesota made the right choice. You want Rubio to have a guy he can pass out to the wing with, and then I think Minnesota just needs to get some guy down low to help out with Kevin Love.
Are you spreading your thoughts upon Minnesota? You want some
That's
guy
right.
down low?
Like my jizz all over the town.
Yeah. No, I agree that Minnesota should have kept Kevin Love. I think that's the right move. But then again, Minnesota sucks no matter what they do. So,
Well, wasn't Cleveland offering their 2 first-round picks plus, from what I heard, another player or another pick?
Yeah, but it's one of those drafts that 2 first-round picks don't mean shit. There's only a couple dynamic guys. The center that the Brooklyn Nets got, I think, is a dynamic player ready for the NBA, but there's a lot of players that just I don't think are going to pan out very well. So this was a bad year to have 2
it's not an exciting draft like last year.
No.
Last year we had
really,
Unibrow, who and then again didn't really pan out all that well.
Not that much, but look who's playing. I mean, he's the only one on the team.
Yeah, this isn't the 2003 draft with Wade, LeBron James, Carmelo Anthony, Chris Bosh, all in the top 5 right
Wait. D Wade and LeBron came at the same time?
Yeah, and Chris Bosh.
Why is D Wade breaking down then? So much quicker than the other two.
He just doesn't take care of himself.
Apparently.
D Wade and LeBron came in the same draft?
Yeah, it was LeBron was first pick, Darko Milicic was number 2, Carmelo Anthony number 3, and then Chris Bosh number
He's
4.
making this up, you know.
This is very frank.
I believe Chris Bosh or Dwayne Wade number 4, and then Chris Bosh or Dwayne Wade number 5.
Wow, and now they're all in the Heat. What's up with that?
3/5 of that.
Yeah.
Better than a baseball batting average right there.
Okay.
And Darko's no longer in the league, I don't believe.
Who?
Hey, that's so racist. Come on, man.
And Carmelo can't pass the ball. So
all the Darkos are still in the
I was say it's only Darkos in the league.
That wasn't right.
Oh wait, that was racist.
Oops, sorry.
And what's funny is all 3 of those Miami players probably average more assists than Carmelo Anthony. So
Melo.
Wait,
Anyway.
Melo. Does he even average an assist?
Seriously, if that guy could learn to pass the ball.
All right, hold on. I gotta cut you off.
Go ahead.
I have the official 2003 NBA draft right here.
Here it is.
Number 1, LeBron James. Number 2, Darko Milicic. Number 3, Melo. Number 4, Mr. Grinch. Number 5, D Wade. Now number 6, this is the steal of a lifetime. Chris Kaman.
Hey,
You are a fucking genius.
Yeah.
Kaman was great for a couple years.
And then he went crazy.
Yeah, his ugly caught up with his talent, apparently.
Yeah. Let's see. David West went 18.
Mm-hmm. See, and then ESPN was talking about earlier, about this range is when mid-level bench players come into play. It's like, no, there's been some great high-round draft picks.
Kendrick Perkins went 27. Barbosa went 28.
And I believe Tony Parker in his draft went like number 21 or something to San Antonio. So they got a great player late in the draft.
Yeah.
Check that out.
Yeah, I'm on it.
I'm going to call him a liar.
And breaking news, San Antonio picked another foreign player tonight.
What?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. All right. That's enough draft talk because really the draft.
Nice and crisp opening right there.
That was a good opening. What I want to talk about is the biggest bitch of them all, Dwight Howard.
Oh, no.
So much rumor going around. Obviously.
You know what?
Uh-oh.
Before you go on, we should get a theme song going for Dwight Howard because we talk about him so fucking much.
What would it be?
Bitch,
About being a bitch.
The
Yeah,
bitch is back.
See, midlife.
What about this?
Elton John.
Oh, wait. Hold on. That's the
I got
wrong-
99 problems, and Dwight Howard is all of them.
This is the one I meant to play.
We get some remix. We should get some some. I can't even think with the whining going on.
It's awful, huh?
Yeah,
It's birth
Yeah, I know.
control for everybody.
we should get Skrillex going in the background.
I feel like I'm on a flight somewhere.
A flight?
Yeah, I'm in an airplane. The whole time.
You're with Dwight Howard. As we all know, Dwight Howard, free agent. He can go wherever he wants. Today, Thursday, Thursday. It was reported.
Thursday.
It was reported by multiple sources, ESPN, Laker Nation, all that good stuff. That Dwight Howard, 0% chance he's coming back to the Lakers.
And why? Other than D'Antoni.
Well, D'Antoni was reason number one.
D'Antoni.
He was reason number 1
And 2.
and 2, 3, and 7. I don't know why he wasn't 4, 5, or 6.
4, 5, and 6 is the fans.
Well, and Kobe.
What? I didn't hear the Kobe thing.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
There's a little Kobe thing.
Reason number 1 is D'Antoni because D'Antoni has one system that he refuses to budge from. No matter
the no defense system.
the no defense, super quick offense. No matter how old my team is, offensive system.
The one where he says Steve Nash is going to take care of that, and Steve Nash in like 50 years.
Steve Nash is hurt.
Okay, coach, I got it.
Nash is hurt. Let's just give the ball to Kobe.
Coach, they won't let me get my wheelchair onto the floor. I need a ramp.
Bring me the Suns training stuff.
Yeah. His scheme. You know, D'Antoni lives and dies by the sword. Basically, that saying is perfect for him because he has his one system, and no matter what, he refuses to budge.
Well, he was so successful early in his coaching career with the Suns that.
Well, Steve Nash was successful.
Yeah, but I'm saying when you get that kind of success, I think it goes to your head. Plus, he did well in Italy with that as well.
Oh, well, go back to Italy, fuckhole.
The Creole Italian. That guy.
Right. Another reason he wants to leave is because Kobe is still, it's still his team, and Dwight can't handle not being the center of attention.
Achilles, no Achilles. He's still the team captain. I can't handle that.
Like Sergio.
Where's Jameer when I need him? Need him.
And then finally he blamed the fans.
Oh, God.
What?
I'm sorry.
The fans have just embraced him.
I'm sorry. You underplay those fans. You deserve to be booed. I'm sorry.
Here's what I have to say as a huge Laker fan. Fuck you. Go to Houston.
Oh, my God.
Do it, please.
No. Lakers sign and trade for Blake Griffin, please.
Well, here's the thing. The Lakers have publicly said they will not sign and trade. Jim Buss
should be fired.
Has said he will fuck the team into a hole. Yeah. He will literally take his dick, stick it inside a gopher hole, and fuck it until Dwight Howard has left.
Technically, the team is
a
board.
That's what he said.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, it might be better than what he's doing now.
Have you ever tried that? The gopher holes are very satisfying.
Oh, wow. Technically, isn't the team owned by a board of directors now? So they can just boot him anytime, right?
Well, it's owned by like the 6 Buss siblings,
Yeah.
and then like some other people too.
Don't you think those other Buss siblings are like, "Fuck you, sign and trade"?
Come on,
I
Genie.
want my money, bitch.
Genie, time to step up. Fire your incompetent brother that's got penis problems.
Yeah. Come on, all the other guys have. Come on, all the other guys have to love Phil Jackson, right?
I know Genie does.
Jerry's got to be the only. Or sorry, not Jerry. What's his name?
Jim
Buss. Yeah. I almost disrespected the greatest owner.
That was very disrespectful.
You bitch.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
You owe us 3 blowjobs.
All right. Who's getting the second one?
I'm right here.
All right. Who's quicker to get it up?
Yeah, who do you think?
Well, Midlife's been taking the Viagra. He's always up.
Got that Viagra going on, bitch.
Right. Anyways.
They should vote him out.
They should.
I wish.
He's all about pride. He's all about how he looks, and he can't fire Dan. The thing is, if they fired D'Antoni, Dwight would stay, is my guess. He won't, because then he'd look bad, because now he's had to fire 2 coaches who are pieces of shit.
Wait,
he would look bad.
Did you just call Stan Van Gundy a piece of shit, or him a piece of shit?
No, I'm saying Jim Buss having to fire 2 coaches.
You know what Jim Buss should do? Fire D'Antoni anyways and bring in Stan Van Gundy.
That'd be hilarious.
Yeah.
Jim Buss.
Well, they don't plan on Dwight Howard coming over.
Jim Buss should go hold the hand of Kane and the Big Show as they jump off the cliff. Throwback, everybody. Who's the pro now? Jim Buss should seriously give himself some Hernandez justice. Hashtag. Just saying.
Piss everyone off. I'll kill myself now.
Yeah. Though, if I were Dwight Howard and I didn't care about the money and I wanted the ring, I would go to Houston. He's got James Harden. He's got Jeremy Lin. He's got a good cast.
The funny thing is, that's not why he'll go to Houston. He'll go to Houston
because he's the center of the team
for notoriety.
Right. He'll be the famous one there.
Right.
James Harden is flying under the radar. He's one of the best players in the NBA. He flies under the radar.
Yeah. The 2 guys on that team are shooting guard and point guard that are known. He's going to be the biggest big man on there that can score. Yeah. They have Ashik, who...
I'm sorry, who?
Omer Ashik.
I'm sorry?
Oh, you go ahead.
Excuse me?
The bathroom's right there.
Bless you.
Sorry,
yeah.
But they can move Dwight to power forward, and he can fucking own the game right
move
there.
him to power forward.
He's athletic enough.
I
think in LA, if they moved him to power forward and Gasol to center, I think it would have worked out better.
I don't care where they move him. I hope they move him out of LA.
He hates LA.
He hates it.
I hate that song so much.
Yeah, it's an awful song.
It's terrible.
Yeah,
really. I like the song.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
the only reason I like the song is because it takes me back to the '80s Lakers.
Oh, they used to play it?
Huh?
They used to play it?
Oh yeah, I mean, you think about the Lakers and the Celtics in the finals.
Yeah, Dodgers play it now when they win, but I think they've only played it 3 times this season.
Well, yeah, it's very
5 in a
they don't
row
play
right
it
now.
very often. It's getting cobwebs.
Yeah,
but it's like when the Lakers were maybe losing, and all of a sudden you get Worthy and Magic and all those guys, and they start getting it going and get a run going on, and have the other team on the ropes, and all of a sudden the other team call timeout, and boom, you hear that.
Well, that's a good point to play it.
Yeah.
Like some songs, like no matter how bad they are,
Am I muted?
Can work in.
No, I was
certain
muting
points.
myself. Sorry. I should have muted you though.
You should have.
Yeah,
Shut up!
That song is awful. It's like, coming up Santa Monica Boulevard.
I think that's
we
a good,
love it.
That's a good point to play it.
Yeah, watch the game. I forget. I think it was Game 6. Lakers and the Pistons.
But
When the
was
Pistons
it the
were kicking
song
Lakers' ass.
that brought him back in?
Huh?
Was it the song?
It
that
just
brought
got the
him back in?
fans going. And
okay.
then, when you get the fans going, you get the team going.
You love the song.
All right.
You love the song like we love familiar.
We love it.
Like we love familiar pussy. Like pussy you've had before. You're like, ooh, I can have that again. So you get horny even if you don't really want it.
First of all, if you guys are wondering why this is so awkward, it's because he's never had familiar pussy, let alone pussy in general.
I was prefacing the scenario for the straight guys.
What'd you
in the
do?
room.
Get rid of a cat and buy it back? Yeah.
I'm familiar now.
Yeah. This is
I saw that
pussy.
cat yesterday.
Yeah, that's familiar.
Pussy is very familiar now.
Yeah. Familiar pussy can be nice, but nothing better than some strange. Just saying. Have we bitched about Dwight Howard enough?
Fuck
yeah.
that guy.
Okay, real quickly, I'll say that yesterday the Lakers put up a bunch of billboards trying to get Dwight Howard to come back to the team, and then today he says he's not coming back. I just think that's fucking hilarious. Way to blow that budget, assholes.
I can't really think of a guy who doesn't have a drug problem or anything like that is as talented as Dwight that just can't fucking do it. Can't get to that next level. Like he's the only guy I know that no physical problems, it's all mental, and he just can't get to that next level. He's the only guy I can think of that is like that. Because all other great players with that talent.
Nope, I got one.
All right.
Andrew Bynum.
No.
It's mental. If Andrew Bynum wasn't a fucking bitch, he'd be the best center in the league.
It's physical, too. He does not get himself in that shape.
Like, if Andrew Bynum gave a shit, he would be the best center in the league. But because he's such a piece of shit, he's the worst center in the league.
But it's also physical with him because he's a fat fuck.
Yeah, it's physical, but imagine this, which will never happen. Imagine if Andrew Bynum had the same mentality as Kobe Bryant.
Oh, my
God. What kind of a
God.
center he would be.
Oh, yeah.
He would make
dominate the league.
He would make Wilt Chamberlain his bitch.
Right.
I mean, in a heartbeat.
And Andrew Bynum has a talent to do that, but it's never going to happen because it's...
No, he has the natural
mentality.
raw talent and skill built within him.
But he doesn't have the mentality.
He doesn't work on it. So
I think that's really why Phil quit. He's like, I can't deal with this Bynum guy.
Feel.
I'm feeling
Phil
on that.
Jackson.
Yeah. All right, we'll quickly run through the rest of this. We're running out of time, but I want to get to that list. Antoine Walker wants to be the new Celtics coach. Good luck.
I think so.
Did
I
he
think
lose
they
some
should
weight
pick
first?
him.
Did he what?
Did he lose some weight first? Because that was his issue in the NBA.
Was he fat?
Yeah, he got
You can be a fat coach. Look at Stan Van Gundy.
He was always fat, though.
Yeah. He also looks like a used car salesman.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't he? Like, it's like, man, I need to go buy a new used car. A used car.
It's new to me.
Yeah, what's SVG up to?
Yeah, the Celtics need to hire a guy who earned $100 million and is now bankrupt. That's what they need.
Yes.
And somebody who earned $100 million and is now bankrupt needs to be hired by the Celtics.
And somebody who can be on Twitter like me.
The guy who was
Barely?
once...
Yeah, well, or he tweeted like, 3 or 4 times in like 3 minutes, the same thing.
He's like, Jason Kidd's doing it.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, he's a future Hall of Famer, buddy.
This is what it sounds like when Midlife types.
Too fast. No, he wouldn't find it by then. Way too quick. Slow it down. Better.
Typing's not the problem. It's after I'm done typing, then what do I do? I used to do a typewriter, so I can type.
Hit any key.
Where's the
I can't find any key on the keyboard.
Oh, wow. All right, what else is happening? The Clippers, first of all, have officially announced Doc Rivers is their coach, which we know. They introduced him.
I don't want to rebuild. I'm not a real coach.
Right.
I coach stars.
Superstars. He's already hired Alvin Gentry to be part of his staff. That's a good move.
Ooh, that's a good move.
That's a very good move.
Very good move. He'll actually coach for him.
Yeah, good job. Danny
Who was a
Ainge.
former Clippers coach.
It's smart.
Yes.
They hired him because he worked with Amari Stoudemire when he was great in Phoenix. So they're hoping he can do that with Blake Griffin.
They went to D'Antoni in New York and sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody under D'Antoni sucks.
Sorry.
And then Danny Ainge says he's stunned by Doc leaving town.
Bullshit. Danny
wow.
Danny did the smart thing. He's just trying to save face.
Maybe.
He knew Doc was leaving sometime soon, so he got rid of him first.
Yeah. Now, the Clippers are right now talking to Orlando for a potential trade between Bledsoe and Aflalo. I don't get that. That's why. That's kind of even keeled right there.
What would? Yeah.
It's like say, train the same thing for the same thing.
Yeah, I don't get it.
It doesn't make sense to
No,
me.
not at all.
It's just a waste of time. Here's the big.
Actually, I think I would rather keep Bledsoe.
I would too.
Yeah.
I think he shows potential. Here's the big trade being talked about in the NBA right now. As you guys listen to me rustle my papers around, the Boston Celtics,
We don't prepare.
And it's just a printed out picture of some naked chick, and the and the New Jersey Nets have been talking trade. Here's the trade. You guys tell me what you think. I have my opinions. Brooklyn has agreed to send 3 first-round picks, 2014, 16, and 18, along with Chris Humphrey's expiring contract, Gerald Wallace. I don't know who this is, but Tornike Shingill.
Oh, yeah. God, yes.
Oh, okay, good. Reggie Evans and a sign-and-traded Keith Bogans to the Celtics for Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett, and Jason Terry's dumped contract. Basically, it's all good. All they're waiting for to happen is KG's got to approve the trade because he's got the no-trade clause.
So Humphreys, Evans, and Wallace would go to Boston.
Yeah. I mean, now
That's a lot of
Humphrey's contract is expiring, so they'd have to re-sign him, but
which they could afford to re-sign him. And he's still a young player.
Yeah, he's
great rebounder. No, he doesn't. He's not that bad.
Yeah,
he's a great rebounder.
Apparently,
he
he's
rebounded
looking
from
to get,
that wedding very well.
I'll say he's looking to get married. Yeah,
yeah. He carried it onto the court. All right.
Trigger. Hey,
he's doing better than Kanye.
he's available. Trigger.
That's true.
Northwest people.
Well, you know, it was funny. His biggest complaint when he's fucking Kim was,
It's dark in there.
What did Ray J do to you?
So that I think this trade benefits Boston more than anybody.
Danny Ainge he's going to Pound Town with that team right now.
You would know.
Yeah, if they pull this off, then Danny Ainge is going to be like the
general manager of the year
GM
already.
of the year.
Let's end it. Let's end it right
and
now.
then whoever the next GM is, he's going to be the idiot of the year. That's
Yep.
Yeah.
Take the talent that they're sending to Boston for a couple of senior citizens.
Guys that are going to be gone in probably 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Garnett for sure will be gone in 2 years.
Pierce will be gone in a year. I mean, look at him. He's
Pierce
already
might
diminished.
not even play with those knees.
Yeah, he's diminished a lot.
He can still hit clutch shots though.
Yeah.
I'll give
Plus,
him
with
that.
the,
all right,
plus
give him
with
the
the
13
baggage they're
minutes
taking
again.
with the contract and everything.
Yeah, I
the
mean,
money.
they got to take Pierce's huge inflated contract. They got to take Jason Terry's contract. The only thing worth a damn in that trade is Kevin Garnett for a year and then off the bench for another year.
No, I mean, with Jason Kidd as a coach and Darren Williams as a point guard, you got to keep Gerald Wallace. I'm sorry.
Oh, I don't get it.
Wing
I
player that
agree.
can fuck.
They really should keep Gerald
Remember when
Wallace.
Kenyon Martin was good? Yeah, Jason Kidd was a point guard there. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then
Oh,
Kenyon
the good
Martin
old
went
days.
somewhere else, and nothing happened after that, right?
I kind of feel about Brooklyn like I feel about the Clippers. They need to keep the nucleus there.
Yes.
Yeah, don't fuck it up.
Yeah.
Isn't that why they pulled in Gerald Wallace last year to kind of like get this young core in there? I mean, I don't know. He's
I don't get
athletic. He's a great scorer. He's inconsistent, but with a good coach, like if Jason Kidd pans out to be a good coach.
Jason Good?
Jason Kidd pans out to be a kid coach.
If Jason Good pans out to be a good kid,
Yeah. If Jason Kidd can't slap a hoe.
If he can get
or hit a
Darren,
pole.
if he can get Darren Williams to be a point guard again, it'll work out.
What does Jason Kidd and Trigger Mike have in common?
They love the pole.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. All right, real quickly, we're going to run through some headlines because we're way out of time, but I really want to get to our football list.
Okay.
So, quickly. Okay. Shaq. Oh, God. Shaq says he wants to help DeMarcus Cousins be a better player.
Yeah, get him a therapist.
Yeah.
Or teach him free throws.
I would say don't teach him how to shoot free throws. Larry Bird is officially back in Indiana as their president.
Great stuff.
Pippen, that we announced last week, was called into question about beating up some guy. Apparently, the guy had spit on him and called him the N-word. Who knew that Paula Dean was at the same restaurant?
He needed some Hernandez.
His 4-year-old daughter.
Right.
He needed some Hernandez justice there.
Apparently so.
Hashtag Hernandez justice.
Speaking of which, Gilbert Arenas.
Trending on Twitter right now.
I'm on your Twitter right now.
Thanks, Michael Cole. Yeah.
Vintage Mike Everett.
Vintage Trigger Mike with the blowjob. Gilbert Arenas was arrested in L.A. for having a truck full of fireworks and no driver's license.
Whoa, no gun though?
Now, hold on.
Fireworks, not
Right.
firearms.
That
sure
is-
that wasn't a typo.
No, that's not a typo.
Yeah,
but,
wait.
But that big of a fuck up is definitely vintage Gilbert Arenas.
And he had enough fireworks where they had to call him the bomb squad.
You know what?
He had a truck.
Did
full.
he really?
He had a truck full of fireworks.
Man. Had he been
and no license.
Had he been in Fillmore, it would be legal. That's all I can say.
Just saying.
Isn't that the best? Like, you go to Fillmore to get all your fireworks in Southern California.
All right.
It's legal here. Just go down the hill.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's illegal in Ventura County except for Fillmore. Let's go buy it and bring it back.
Well, we won't do that. We won't buy them and bring them back because we know it's illegal.
Because you told us not to.
There's no border to cross. Just a hill to climb.
That's what Pablo said.
Not
Sergio.
Oh, Sergio.
Real quickly,
my Mexican names are crossed here.
We have some trivia for you. The Blackhawks.
Blackhawks.
Losing 2-1, scored 2 goals in 17 seconds to win the cup. Don't get excited.
CM Punk was excited.
He was. Yeah. What is the shortest time span between tying and winning goals for a Stanley Cup victory? That's next. Trivia.
Shit.
I can't believe we're asking hockey trivia.
Are we that desperate?
Yeah, apparently so.
Oh, wow.
Anyways, all right.
It's relevant. It works.
Let's get to this really quickly.
Oh yeah.
What channel? And it's the NFL
NFL Network.
NFL Network. Yeah. Dave Damashek, Ace Man.
They don't give a shit.
And probably my favorite female host of any sports show.
Rachel Nichols.
No, Lindsay Rhodes. Fuck, she's
okay.
hot. She's hot.
Don't act like you like chicks.
Hot.
Don't start now.
Hot.
They've done the top 100 football players currently playing, right?
Yes. Currently.
And they're down to the top 10. Probably as we speak, they're doing the top 10. But anyways, we don't know because we're not watching. We're
it's been
entertaining
announced,
people.
but we don't know what it is yet.
We know who the top 10 players will be. We don't know what order.
So we're going to put them in order for you.
Right. So Trick and Mike print out the top 10. We're going to put them in our own personal order. Lay the smacketh down upon you. Who should go first?
Should we flip it? I'll go for it first.
Okay.
Forced. I'll go forced.
Go ahead.
You should go forced.
All right. So at number 10.
He always does.
Yeah.
Ladies first.
At number 10, I'm taking Arian Foster. He had the most touchdowns in the league, but he was 6th in rushing yards.
Number 10?
So that means his team got him there, and then he just finished the job. So number 10, Arian Foster.
I just like Mike.
Number 9, Patrick Willis of the Niners, the linebacker. I take him because he led that team defensively. He doesn't put up big stacks like Justin Smith, but they run that team. So, and number 8, Aldon Smith from the 49ers. He had 19.5 sacks. Didn't get it a lot when Justin Smith went down with an injury, so I kind of put him down a peg because of that.
Knock him down a peg or two.
I don't get it a lot either.
That's right. Number 7, Von Miller, the other linebacker, this time for Denver Broncos. He had 18.5 sacks, but he did a lot of tackling as well. Number 6, Tom Brady. His QB rating was down, so I put him down a few notches there. J.J. Watt, number 5 for me. He batted a lot of balls, had the most sacks in the league.
Shouldn't that be number 1 for you?
Usually, but this is an interesting year, okay?
That's so silly.
Okay. Number 4, Aaron Rodgers, probably the best quarterback in the league.
Wow.
But I put him at number 4 because I thought at number 3, Peyton Manning had one of
Better
the greatest.
than Kaepernick?
Had an amazing season.
Watch it.
And if it wasn't for his defense, they would have made it further in the playoffs. So he makes one mistake, and everybody's like, "Oh, Peyton made a mistake," but his defense fucked everything up before that. So, number 2, I have Calvin Johnson. He had probably, if he had more touchdowns, he'd probably have the best season ever by a wide receiver.
He had Mike Johnson.
But he had number 1 in receiving yards, number 1 in receptions, and number 1 Adrian Peterson.
Mike was number 1 in receiving dicks.
That's why I like wide receivers.
I know.
Because my cock is fat.
So AP got number 1.
AP, obviously. MVP, probably had the best season ever by a running back, even though he fell, 9 yards short of Eric Dickerson. Fuck. He had less of a team than Eric Dickerson had. Like, he was the only player. Like, the defenses stacked the line knowing Adrian Peterson was going to run the ball, and he still got over 2,000 yards. So.
This is magical.
Yeah. Thank you.
Why are you so angry?
That's my list.
All right, you want to run down your list real quick?
I'll do mine quick. Number 10, I went with Patrick Willis of the 49ers. Number 9, I went with Aldon Smith of the 49ers.
How dare you?
Because they're both 49ers.
Fuck you.
Fuck
number 8.
Where's Phillip Rivers?
I don't see any Chargers.
Number 11 was Phillip Rivers. Okay, number 8 was Calvin Johnson of the Lions. 7 was J.J. Watt of the Texans. 6 was Von Miller of the Broncos. 5 was Aaron Rodgers of the Packers. 4, Peyton Manning of the Broncos. 3, Aaron Foster of the Texans. 2, Brady of the Patriots. And numero uno, Alberto de... oh, no. Adrian Peterson.
Obviously. Seriously, Tom Brady number 2?
Seriously, Tom Brady had a serious number 2.
Yeah, but Peyton and...
Did you smell it?
Peyton and Rogers' records were better. And
you guys are going to have a lot of problems with mine. You guys ready for this?
I have no problem with yours.
The guy who doesn't really watch football too much right here.
Here we go.
Here we go.
I thought that was kind of condescending. He's like, here we go.
Number 11.
Drew Brees.
Like he's number 11.
He was actually number 11.
Was he really?
Yeah, he should have been in the top 10. I'm sorry. Drew
Oh,
Brees.
I was thinking Rivers.
Drew Brees is amazing.
What?
Number 11, Patrick Willis.
11? Did you write in a player?
No.
Oh, Tim Tebow's coming.
No.
What number, though? What number?
I should have done Tebow. I'll tell you now, it wasn't Tebow.
You got to hit the song.
Number 10. You know, we're just talking about it now. Let's fucking hit it.
The newest tight end for the New England Patriots.
Number 10.
He'll get his ass right now.
He always stays up.
It saves up.
Stays up, never comes down.
Okay. Number 10, Von Miller. Number 9, J.J. Watt. Number 8, Alden Smith. Number 7, Calvin Johnson. Number 6, Arian Foster. Number 5, Aaron Rodgers. Number 4, Tom Brady. Number 3, AP. Number 2,
3?
Shut up. Wow. Number 2, Peyton Manning, because I believe that Peyton Manning is going to have a blowout year this year.
All right, who's number 1?
And number 1.
Write in vote.
Colin Kaepernick.
Yeah! Kaepernick in.
Done. He is done.
Kaepernick is number 1.
Done.
Dunskies. We are way...
Kaepernick will never...
Those biceps can wrap around my cock anytime.
What?
I'm surprised they haven't.
Huh?
Why'd you look at me when you said that?
You have the 24-inch python?
I like your Popeye arms right now.
Yeah, there it is.
That was a really bad Popeye. Anyways, that's all I got. That's all we got.
I'll accept Kaepernick over Peterson from you.
Thank you. See, I did some good work on that list.
Good
right?
stuff. Good
yeah,
stuff.
I did some good work. So wait, hold on. Adrian Peterson number 3. Who did I number 2? Oh yeah, Peyton Manning. I think Peyton Manning's gonna have a good year. I think he found his own with the Denver Broncos, and I think
And he's
this
got
year,
Wes Welker now.
Yeah, they've made some acquisitions.
Let me give you a stat as well.
Oh, great.
Darius Thomas for the Denver Broncos, wide receiver. We never heard of him until last year when Peyton Manning came along. I looked up his stats before Peyton was there. He doubled his receiving stats this year, and almost doubled his touchdowns this year from his career. So that just tells me that Peyton knows how to work with receivers way better than any other quarterback.
Oh,
I'm already
wow.
Peyton makes stars.
I'm already telling you guys, the Super Bowl, Broncos and
It was
the
the
Seahawks.
Niners.
Seahawks.
Niners.
Okay.
Kaepernick.
And hey, let's not
disagree to agree.
And when it comes to the Broncos and Peyton Manning, don't forget Elvis Dumervil is gonna do so much good this year.
Thank you very much.
He's still on the team, right?
Yeah, but they lost. Who's the other? Yeah, they lost.
That was the guy they lost.
They
Jackass.
lost.
Thank you for
Elvis Dumervil. Yeah,
that's who I said. Thanks for catching on to that joke.
Yeah. I was thinking of Von Miller.
I get no respect.
But Von Miller probably will have a down season because he doesn't have Dumervil on the other side. So.
Okay. Oh, thanks for getting loud before you finish there. That's just like
That's what
Mike.
she said.
Yeah, all right,
It's like a shotgun.
I've heard that a lot.
Yeah, to say we're out of time would be an understatement. So let's get the fuck out of here.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
You guys,
We're sorry.
Check. We're not.
Okay.
Check us out at thecherrystrike.com. Don't forget our little Amazon banner, a little Audible banner. Don't forget to check out pictures of me jerking myself off. I mean, that's not on there.
I wish.
I know. You got pictures on your phone. Facebook.com/thecherrystrike. At the Charity Strike. No E on the old twat machine.
Do it like Evan. Drop that E.
Thank
Wow.
you.
Sunday.
Domingo. Call 805 805-419-3679 is the number to call, sext, and text, and send us your boobies. That's all we got for you tonight. Make sure you check us out next week, and don't forget to check out Awkward Apocalypse as well. Good Good night, everybody.
Later, bitches.